My name's Mark Andrews. I live in Hornchurch in Essex. I've had 3 hair transplants and a scalp reduction. I started losing my hair when I was about 25. I had my first transplant in '93, which was okay because I had a lot more hair then. The second one was in 2000 and I had a scalp reduction at the same time. And it was fine for 6 months and it started to fall out. Went back, I had it all done in Wimpole Street in London. Went back and they offered me another transplant, which I had, and that fell out. So I started using a spray, like a coloured spray on my head, and I've been using that for about 12 years. It's an everyday thing. That obviously, the more hair I've lost, the more concealed I've got more concealed on my head now than hair. So there we are. And because I think the worst thing I ever done was having a hair transplant. I wouldn't recommend it to anybody because basically, unless you've got your own hair to mix it in with, it doesn't work. It looks ridiculous. You know, it comes off on the pillows, and you go on holiday, it's all over the pillow. It's ridiculous. It's getting embarrassing as I get older. About 3 months ago, I was just looking on the internet purely to shave my head, get a bit of tan on my head and be done with it all, but I've got transplant scars. So I was more or less looking to try and get those eradicated or to look better, and I come across HIS. I'm apprehensive because of these scars, especially the one at the back. I don't know what's going to, how that's going to look at the end of the day, but hopefully it'll be okay. That's my only concern, really. And obviously the style. I've got to make sure the style's right with somebody of my age. Yeah, well, not having to run around looking for a hat every day is going to be a big bonus. You know, I've seen all the pictures, the gallery, and they look fantastic, and I can't wait. Hi, my name's Mark. I'm 63 years of age. I'm in the HisHairClinic, and I had my last treatment 3.5 weeks ago. You know, I wanted to have a full head of hair, and I've got these hair transplant scars at the back of my head and some scalp reductions on the front, and I obviously want them eliminated. I just so finished my full treatment, and I couldn't be more pleased. It's fantastic. It's all about, people used to say, oh, it changes your life, but, I'm quite a sceptic. But after the first treatment, I could see the way it was going to go, and I couldn't be more pleased. No one's noticed, so it's great. The only time I've wore a hat in the last, since I've had it done, is when the weather was hot, for obvious reason. But other than that, I chucked all my hats out. It was just boarding people who hide under a hat. Now all gone. Everyone loves it, including me. Well, the look that I wanted, being the fact that I'm an older person, I didn't want a dead straight hairline. I wanted it soft, staggered, possibly slightly receding, but it's not. But I'm pleased the way it's turned out. I can't fault anything. The practitioner that done this she was great. It made everything so easy. There was no stress. Bit of music playing, and it was just a happy environment. I'd recommend it to anyone. I mean, all the older fellas out there that's got the grey wispy hair, they're trying to hide it all up, forget it. Have this done. It's not expensive and makes you feel good and you look better.